Every morning, millions of people wake up, not because they want to, but because an alarm clock forces them out of bed. They rush to get ready, squeeze into traffic, sit at a desk for 8 to 9 hours, wait for the clock to hit 5, and repeat. Does this sound familiar? Maybe you've been working for years and yet your dreams are still on hold. Maybe you feel like life is slipping by, one paycheck at a time. And maybe, deep down, you're asking yourself, is this all there is? Here's the truth, you are not alone. Most of the world is trapped in the 9-to-5 cycle. But not everyone stays trapped. Some break free. And one of the clearest examples of breaking free is Elon Musk. He could have lived a safe life. He could have taken a high-paying corporate job. But instead, he risked it all, failed many times, and built a life on his own terms. Today, Elon Musk runs Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and more. But he didn't start as a billionaire, he started with nothing. And in this video, I'll tell you his story, the lessons behind it, and most importantly, how you can apply those lessons to break free from your own 9-to-5. So, grab your attention, because the next 30 minutes could plant the seed of freedom in your life. Welcome to Rise Mentor X, the channel where we turn struggles into success and ordinary stories into extraordinary lessons. If you've ever felt stuck in your job, this video is for you. Here's what we'll cover: why so many people feel trapped in 9-to-5 jobs, the inspiring journey of Elon Musk, how he escaped the normal path to build a legendary career, the 5 big lessons from his story that you can use right now, and finally, a step-by-step roadmap on how to begin breaking free. And trust me, if you watch till the end, you'll see your job, your time, and your future in a whole new light. Let's start with the truth. Why do we even get trapped in 9-to-5 jobs in the first place? From childhood, most of us are trained to follow the same formula: go to school, get good grades, find a stable job, work for 40 years, retire, if you're lucky. Sound familiar? This system is designed to create employees, not creators. And there's nothing wrong with jobs, but the problem starts when we forget that jobs are supposed to be stepping stones, not life sentences. Here are the 3 biggest reasons people stay stuck. Reason 1, fear of risk. You think, what if I try something new and fail? So instead, you stay in the same job for security. But that security is often an illusion. One layoff, one company restructuring, and everything changes. Reason 2, paycheck dependency. Your bills, your rent, your lifestyle, they all depend on that monthly paycheck. That fear of losing income makes you stay in a job you hate. Reason 3, comfort zone. Even if you're unhappy, routine feels safe. You know the schedule, the tasks, the paycheck. The unknown feels scarier than misery. But let me ask you this: what's the real cost of staying in a job you hate? It's not just money, it's your time, your freedom, your creativity, and your potential. And this is where Elon Musk's story becomes so powerful. Because he had every reason to play it safe, but he didn't. Elon Musk was born in South Africa. As a child, he was shy, awkward, and often bullied. While other kids played outside, Elon buried himself in books. He loved science fiction and dreamed about space and technology. At just 12 years old, he created his first video game and sold it for a small profit. Imagine that, while most kids were playing games, Elon was already building them. But even with this spark, life wasn't easy. His parents divorced, and he grew up in a tough environment. Yet, he held on to one belief: the world could be different, and he could help change it. That belief pushed him to leave South Africa for North America. Why? Because he knew if he stayed in a limited system, his dreams would die. He took the risk. Elon arrived in Canada with very little money. He worked odd jobs, even on farms, just to survive. Eventually, he moved to the US and studied physics and economics at the University of Pennsylvania. Most graduates at that time dreamed of high-paying jobs on Wall Street. Elon had the same opportunity. He could have walked straight into a comfortable 9-to-5 job earning 6 figures. But he refused. Instead, he asked himself, what problems can I solve that will actually change the world? That question led him to start his first company, Zip2. Here's how risky it was. He didn't even have money for rent. He and his brother slept in their office and showered at the YMCA. They worked 7 days a week, coding all night. That's not a glamorous story, that's the grind behind success. Eventually, they sold Zip2 for $300 million. Elon's share made him a millionaire in his 20s. But did he stop there? No. Next, he co-founded what later became PayPal. But things didn't go smoothly. The board removed him as CEO. Imagine being kicked out of your own company. Most people would give up right there. Elon didn't. He reinvested his money into new ideas. His next moves were even riskier. He poured his fortune into 2 companies, Tesla and SpaceX. Both nearly bankrupted him. Rockets exploded. Tesla faced production delays. He had days when he slept on friends' couches. At one point, he had to choose, pay rent or pay salaries for his employees. He chose his employees. But he never quit. That consistency, that relentless drive, eventually paid off. Tesla revolutionized electric cars. SpaceX became the first private company to send rockets into orbit. And today, Musk is one of the richest and most influential people on the planet. The lesson? Elon Musk didn't escape the 9-to-5 because he was lucky. He escaped because he chose vision over comfort, risk over safety, and consistency over excuses. Now let's pull out the lessons you can apply. Don't settle for comfort. Safe choices give safe lives. Musk always chose growth, not comfort. Invest in skills, not jobs. Musk learned coding, engineering, and physics, not because of a job, but because of curiosity. Failure is feedback. He faced bankruptcies and failures, but treated them as stepping stones. Time is wealth. Jobs trade time for money. Musk built companies that make money even when he sleeps. Big vision creates big energy. His vision of Mars and clean energy gave him energy to push through hardship. Ask yourself, which of these lessons do you need most right now? Now let's talk about you. How do you break free from a 9-to-5 job? Here's a roadmap. Step 1. Shift your mindset. Stop seeing yourself only as an employee. See yourself as a creator. Step 2. Build a side hustle. Start something small, freelancing, online business, content creation. Don't quit yet, build while you work. Step 3. Save, reinvest. Build a cushion so you're not ruled by fear of bills. Step 4. Leverage technology. Today's opportunities are bigger than ever: digital products, remote work, e-commerce, AI tools. Step 5. Take calculated risks. At some point, you must leap. Must risk millions. You may risk time, comfort, or savings. But without risk, there's no freedom. Remember, breaking free isn't overnight. It's a process. But if you start today, you'll be amazed where you are in 3 years. So let's wrap up. Most people stay stuck in 9-to-5 jobs because of fear, dependency, and comfort. Elon Musk shows us that with vision, risk-taking, and persistence, you can build a life on your own terms. If you feel trapped, remember, your job is not your prison. It's your training ground. But at some point, you must take control of your future. So I'll leave you with this question. Are you working for someone else's dream, or are you ready to build your own? If this video gave you value, hit the like button, share it with a friend who feels stuck, and subscribe to Rise Mentor X. Every week, we bring you powerful stories and strategies to rise above limits and live free. And always remember, freedom isn't given. It's created. And it starts with one decision, your decision.